If you want to know the easiest way, but yet like it's boring way to get to your first 1000 email subscribers, in this video, I'm going to show you three actual steps that you can implement right now. You can implement in the next 30 days and get to your first 1000 email subscribers. But I have to warn you that this is not sexy at all. Okay, it's kind of boring and you have to do it over and over again for you to get results. But I promise that by the end of this video you're going to get exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not saying that this is going to give you some crazy growth hack that you will just jump from 0 to 1000 email subscribers. You just have to put in the work. As I said, it's not sexy. Okay, so these three simple steps, these steps are simple. Okay, boring, but they need work. Okay, so before we dive in, hit the like button and then, yeah, let's jump in. So, step number one, create a lead magnet that people actually want. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so here's the mistake that everyone makes that I see like business owners make. The ones who like manage their own email list and stuff like that, that they wanna grow their email list, right? They create a 20-page PDF guide that takes an hour to read, and then nobody wants that. Like nobody reads it, nobody takes it. If they take it because it's like they have the best like copy in the lead magnet, but when someone just gets the PDF or the guide, they don't read it because it's too long, right? It has a lot of things and it just comes off as frustrating to that prospect or to that lead. And what ends up happening, they do not engage, right? They do not subscribe to the email list. They unsubscribe because they don't like it. Okay, so instead create something instantly useful. Okay, a checklist, it can be a template, it can be a cheat sheet, something that someone can use in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it can be useful, right? It can bring value to the person, right? So for example, if you teach productivity, um don't create the ultimate guide to productivity. Okay, just be a little bit specific, be a little bit niched down so that you can give them exactly something specific that they can implement in 5 minutes. Okay, so don't go something deeper. Like productivity is a huge topic, right? So create something like my daily 5 minute morning routine. Okay, checklist. It's something that they can do in the morning, right? It's a little bit squeezed down so they can use it in the morning and it can bring them benefits. So make it specific, make it instant, make it so good that they feel stupid to say no to that guy, right? So that's step number one. You can create a lead magnet that people actually want. Okay, step number two is stop hiding your opt-in form. Now, I see this all the time. Okay, business owners bury their email sign up at the bottom of their website in a tiny text, right? Or they just hide it. They find a way and then they hide it, right? In the landing page, they just hide it somewhere. Okay, then they wonder like, why is no one signing up, right? Why is no one signing up to my email list and stuff like that, right? If you go to a website, like those websites, they put it right at the bottom, right? My friend, if you do that, then I'm sorry, but to getting to 1,000 email subscribers is gonna be a little bit harder. Okay, especially in 2026. So here's what actually works right now. Okay, put it at the top of every blog post. If you're doing blog posts, put it at the top of every blog post so that people they can see and they can join. Okay, if you provide something for free, they can see it and then they can opt in your list so that they can get the free stuff, right? Okay, you can add it in the middle of your content. Any content that you put it out there, you can just add it right there in the middle, or maybe if it's in on Instagram, maybe it's where you can put it in the description, right? Opt in my email list, or like comment email, and then I will send you maybe something for free, right? Or yeah, something like that, right? And then the other thing that you can do, you can create a dedicated landing page. Okay, now the landing page has to be specific for the email, right? It has to be like an opt-in page that they can just go there and get something, right? So that's a landing page specifically for that. So you give them a freebie through the landing page, and then you collect their emails or you collect their contact information. Also, the other thing can be you can use a pop-up. Okay, so using pop-ups is the great way. Okay, yes, they are annoying. Even when you go to a website and then a pop-up just pops up, they are annoying, but they work. Okay, I've seen it, they work. Okay, so if you have your main website, you can just add a pop-up right there so that when people maybe they're scrolling on the website, a pop-up just pops up and then they can sign up if it's valuable, right? The other thing is that pin it to your social media profiles. Okay, so most people have like link trees. You can also add in your link tree. Add, maybe get a freebie, get something on your YouTube channel. Like for me, I have some like that. Okay, but I don't have like opt-ins for the emails and stuff like that. No, I just give a freebie, right? So it's something like that. Okay, so if someone visits your site and doesn't see your opt-in offer within 3 seconds or in the next like 1 minute, 1 minute is too long. Let's say like 30 or 20 seconds, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so you have to make it unavoidable, not spammy. Okay, it should not be spammy, but it should be visible, it should be there, people should trust it, and people should opt in for it. Okay, step three, and the last one and the most important one is that, and like this one is the one that no one is talking about. Okay, the one person traffic strategy. Now here's the thing. Okay, building traffic from scratch takes forever, but borrowing someone else's traffics, that's instant. Okay, if you borrow someone else's audience, that's instant. You can do that, right? So find one person in your niche who already has the audience you want. It could be maybe a podcaster, it could be a YouTuber, it could be a newsletter writer, it could be a coach, it could be a consultant, it could be anyone, right? It doesn't matter. Then offer them something valuable. Okay, write a guest post for their blog, right? Maybe be interviewed on their podcast or something like that. If you are able to do that, if you're a business coach or someone like that, you can do that, right? Or create a free resource for their audience, right? If you want to know exactly how to do that, if you don't understand, you can just let me know in the comment section, and then I will put out a video. I will just explain it to you, right? Or I can just send you a doc explaining exactly what that means. Okay, or you can just collaborate on the project, right? You can just collaborate with them. Like right now in YouTube, you can share like the YouTube channel, so you can collaborate on a project, and yeah, it ends well. So the key here is that at the end, you offer your lead magnet to the audience, right? And one good guest appearance can get you to 100 to 500 subscribers overnight. I've seen it happen to my coaches, not me, but for my coaches. They've been going for podcasts and stuff like that, and it happens, right? It's way faster than grinding out content, hoping the algorithm picks up on you, and then you get 100 or 1,000 subscribers or 2,000, 5,000. Doesn't work like that. So focus on one collaboration at a time, build a relationship, deliver massive value so that people stick around and keep inviting and sharing people to the email list. You can also do that, right? You can tell people to share your email list with other people and with their friends and stuff like that, right? Then do it again and again and again with someone else. If you want to collaborate with more people, do it again and again and again and again. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, create something people actually want, put it where they can actually see it. Okay, somewhere visible, and or you can also borrow someone else's audience to jumpstart your growth. Okay, these aren't sexy. They're not complicated, but they work. Okay, they look complicated, but it works. You can even use this on Twitter, like X, right? You can just put it there, or like X is easy. X and LinkedIn, these are the easiest platforms that you can use to grow on your email, right? On your email list and something like that. So that's it. If you find this valuable, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, implement this and let me know how it works. Peace. See you on the next one.